Hi here, Vince here. I'm back for another video, and now I'm going to do my part 2 of my personal top 41 of Eurovision 2020. Yes, I've already done 41 to 30, and now it's my top 29 of my personal Eurovision 2020 songs for Eurovision 2020. So let's continue with my number 29 on my personal list, and that comes from Norway. Eureka with Attention, a Little Care. I think I like that, but Attention. It's a nice ballad. Yeah, it's a good ballad. The reason why I've got it down at 29 and not any higher is because I think Eureka does it well. I like the song. It's just, it's a ballad. And she's singing a ballad. And it's a ballad I've probably heard a lot of times before, and that's it. So I didn't get winner feels, and I didn't get, oh my gosh, this is going to win Eurovision 2020. It's a good song, don't get me wrong, it's a good song, but I didn't get, wow, this is going to be the winner of Eurovision 2020. I didn't get that feels, but it's a good song. I don't feel, how was this done? I could have seen a scenario where actually it might have been the shocker of not qualifying, because I think the juries would have really voted for this. I could see a top 3 for juries. The televoters I would have been worried about. I could see a scenario where viewers think this is an X Factor's winning single. That's what I feel, actually. That it could have come across a bit of an X Factor's winning single with the pyro shower, you know, the pyro in the background, girl in a gold dress singing a ballad. You know, I could see televoters getting it quite low for Norway, so that's why I think it might have failed. Or if it did qualify, it could have done quite well, but I feel like it could have been the shocker. I really do. But it's not a bad song, it's not a bad song. My number 28 is Belarus, Davinda, Davinda. I like the hook of it. I like it, actually. Not many people do, but I like Davinda. I like it in Belarusian. Davinda, Davinda. You know, it's a song that I'm happy to listen to, although it's not good. Its melody is just, it doesn't have a clear melody. It's just a bunch of sounds, you know. And maybe the staging could have been better at the national selection, but I knew they could have worked on that. You know, Belarus, you know, can improve staging. But it's a catchy song, and it's got a good hook. Davinda, Davinda, and got a good look. And it's about a forced marriage. That who knows? Who knew? It was a serious message about it. But you know, I do think it would have been a struggle to see them in the final. I think they had first half, and it was the strongest semi-final they were in. So I feel like it probably got about 15th if it got to Eurovision. So yeah, and Val is not coming back. They public said they ain't coming back to Eurovision 2021. They've said their own thing, so at least good for them. Hopefully they'll have a good career in the future, and good luck for Belarus in 2021. Now my number 27 is, oh, I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying this. My number 27 is Russia. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, dos, scratcho, oh no. No, let me do the moves, Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, dos, scratcho, oh no, oh no. No, Belarus is good. Belarus is good. It's 27, it's now getting to the point where I like the songs now. It's a good song. The reason why it's at 27, because I do find the song a little bit on the repetitive side, a little bit. You know, it's a bit of annoying after a while, but it's a fun song. It's a novelty act, and it's a bit quirky. I think out of all the 3 quirky ones, it's my least favourite of them all, mainly because it's a bit too repetitive for my liking, but it's still a very good song, and I respect Russia for sending this. You know, they don't care about the juries, they'll just send it whatever, and Big Little is a big act, so well done for Russia for getting them to the contest. You know, how was this done? I think this could have done really well. It would have qualified. I don't think with ease. I think the televote would have... I don't know... It depends if they would have put Russia on first in the running order in the semi-final. Because, you know, the song's called Uno. It could have got the number one spot in the running order. You know, so I don't know if that would have won the televote in the semi-final, but I could have seen a big score in a grand final of a big televote win for Russia. But I do worry the juries would have tried to kill it, like put it second to last in the semi-final, and, you know, really give it quite low in the final. So I don't think Russia would have won, because I do think the juries would have pushed them down. You know, yeah, but it'd be interesting what Russia will send in 2021. Big Little will come back, or Little Big, or whatever they... No, it's Big Little. Little Big? Oh gosh, I can't remember. But anyway, but it's a shame you'll never get to see Uno on the live stage, but hopefully they'll come back. Who knows? But in any case, my number 26. Oh, don't be mean. I'm throwing out some controversial ones now. Number 26 is the Netherlands. I'm so sorry. John will grow. You know, I like it. I do like it, actually. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. The more I grow, the more I know. I love the soulfulness. For me, it could have been higher. It's mainly because the pace of the song. It just, for me, takes a bit too long to get into that song. You know, it does take quite some time to draw me in, but that being said, when we do get to that moment, it's actually quite nice, you know, with the whole choir, you know, unless I know. I like that bit. I just wish we had it sooner in the song. It just, for me, takes a bit too long. When we get to that moment, it's wonderful, but then also, that's it, it's over quickly. I just wish they paced the song a bit better. But it's a very nice song. It's very emotional. There's good meaning, good heart behind it. John McRoy is a good singer. He sings with heart, sings with lots of soul in it. I could see Netherlands do well as a host nation. I could see a scenario where they could have finished quite low, because that song might not appeal to televoters, mainly because of the lack of immediacy. Who knows? But John McRoy is coming back, or staying with us, I should say, for Eurovision 2021. So I really hope he gets a good song for the Netherlands. Hopefully he'll draw us in a bit more. In any case, my number 25, oh gosh, I'm being so mean now, but my number 25 is Italy. I know this Italy is people's winner, but I think it has grown on me. Since first listening, it's grown on me. I think Diotta has a really good voice. He has a lot of emotion during the song. And I think because of COVID, it has really grown on me since, I remember in March, seeing people on their balconies singing the song. It's really grown on me. I just wished I heard a 3-minute version of it. Maybe I would have been more in love with it if there was a 3-minute version. I haven't seen if there is a 3-minute version, but I've only listened to like a 4-minute version of it. And for me, with the 4-minute version, the song does go on for a bit, you know. I just wish we had a 3-minute version of it. Maybe I wish in San Remo their songs would be 3 minutes long, actually. Then, you know, dragging it on. That's what I felt about the song. You know, and Italy is sending another guy singing a ballad, and also when I was going into the reaction, it felt like, you know, Italy has done this before, you know. So maybe my mind was a bit like, we've heard this before from Italy, we heard it from 2013, heard it from 2018, heard it from 2011 even, so I needed to park that, and if I was watching Eurovision for the very first time this year, it is a good song, but I would like to see Italy take a bit of risk, but he can sing it, he can definitely sing it. I just wish we had a 3-minute version of it, or I could have wished I could have listened to a 3-minute version of it. Yeah. I don't know if it would have been enough to win. I think we're pushing it, saying it was going to win, but but it got a decent result for Italy, as Italy usually does. My number 24 is Albania, actually, yes. Aranara with Fall From The Sky. I like this. I think the saving grace in an Albania song is Aranara's voice. I think her voice is very powerful in the song. I like the part when at the end, when I'm destined to fly. I like that bit, and I do think there could have been some good ideas for staging. Yeah, I agree. I do think when it went from Albanian to English, I think that the magic, the Albanian realness was lost in the English version. That being said, she has got a really good voice. I could have seen a scenario where Albania missed out in the final. I think they would have got points from the juries, but might have struggled to get points from the televote. So yeah, it might have missed out on the final. But Albania does have a big diaspora, and Aranara is a big star in Albania, so the diaspora could have gone to them in the semi-final. Who knows? I don't mind the song, but not one of Albania's finest either. Aranara Ara is not coming back to Eurovision 2021, as we know. Angela with Karma is going to Eurovision 2021, which I'm very looking forward to it. It's got a really nice Balkan sound to it. Really interested in that. But in any case, hope for the best for Aranara. She's a big star in Albania, and I wish her the best in the future. My number 23 is Latvia, Samantha Tina, with I'm Still Breathing, I'm Still Breathing. Yes, when I first listened to it, I wasn't so into it. I think it was a bit chaotic, a bit mad, a bit all over the place. And then it won, and then it kind of grew on me. I think I like Latvia now because it's taken on a bit of a risk. From their sleepy songs from Carousel and the Mushroom Risotto Woman the year before, this has more personality, more energy, more impact even. It's more of a risk Latvia's taken, so I respect that. I do think the song itself is it's a bit messy, a bit chaotic. It reminds me of Lithuania 2040 with Attention, a Little Care, because that song was instrumentally quite messy as well. But I'm happy Samantha Tina, she is a mad lady, just going that. I'm happy she will finally represent Latvia in 2021. I hope she gets a good song. I hope Annie Marta, I can't say her name, Annie Marta, the Latvian woman from 2015, writes a song as well, because I know they'll write a banger. But I wish them the best of luck. My number 22 is from Cyprus. Sandra Nicholas with Running. I enjoy this song actually. I enjoy it. I like that it's a different type of pop for Cyprus to be sending. It's not a dancing female kind of bop we've had. It's more of a dark kind of pop sound, house garage kind of sound, which I respect from Cyprus. I was really looking forward to them to take a new route. It was quite a borderline qualifier. I do think Cyprus could have missed out, mainly because I just think there were stronger songs in the semi-final. But staging-wise, it could have been epic. It could have qualified. I wouldn't rule it out. They didn't have Greece voting in the semi-final. They did have Germany. Sandro lives in Germany, so they could have got some points there as well. So who knows? I'm sad he's not coming back, and I'm sad we can't listen to this kind of pop from Cyprus. I would have liked to see a different route from Cyprus than doing the copycat kind of feel. And then we've got a new artist, which is female as well. She's from Greece as well, so it would be nice to see somebody from Cyprus. But nevertheless, I just hope they don't keep going down the Lenny Ferrero route of copying Cat, the winning formula each year, because that might end up getting quite boring, which I hope it doesn't happen. But anyway, my number 21 is Croatia. Croatia, Demir with Wild Winds. This, out of two Balkan ballads we had this year, this was my personal favourite album too. I like it. I think Demir has a pretty good voice. I think it has more. I feel something more than Vodka, because Vodka doesn't grip me as much as Wild Winds. I think this song, I think is a bit underrated actually. I really do. I think this could have qualified. I think the juries would have it qualified with the juries. Televoters, it might have been borderline, but I do think it would have been enough. I think this could have been the surprise of qualifying actually from the first semi-final. In the final, I don't know how well it would have done. It probably would have come 20th something. It could have got the number 2 spot, as we know, in the grand final, but if we would draw the first half. But, I think Demir sings it very well. It could have elevated the staging. I really enjoy this song. I think it's really underrated. I think people would have really enjoyed it if we saw the finishing project of it. Sadly, Demir is not coming back to Eurovision 2021. He's not competing in Dora in 2021, which is a shame. But hopefully Croatia does send us a good song, because Croatia, sometimes I'm not so always into their entries. In recent years, they always mess it up at the last minute, but I hope they send something good, although they are going to be competing in that first semi-final again, which we might struggle on, but who knows. But I hope maybe they might make it again, and spending another year just to perform in the semis. But anyway, my 20 might be a bit controversial. Bulgaria! Bulgaria's my number 20. I know it's a bit low, I know it's people winners, I know it's Bookie's winner going ahead of Eurovision 2020. When I first listened to it, I thought it was a good song, but I never had win feels to it. And then I saw other people's reaction, I thought that they loved it. I didn't get the feels other people were feeling, I thought it was a good song. I just felt like I prefer, the 2016 to 2018 Bulgarian entries over this Tears Getting Sober by Victoria. But it has grown on me since, and I think I would have loved to see a live version. Maybe I would have felt something more hearing it live. Maybe that was the thing. Maybe live they would have done something epic and I would have felt something. But from the music video, I didn't feel any emotion, really. I liked it, I just wasn't in love with it. I thought it was good, but it wasn't fantastic. But it has grown on me since. And it is a beautiful song, and I'm happy Victoria's coming back. I'm happy Bulgaria's still staying with us than withdrawing for another year. It was such a nice surprise to see Bulgaria were going to be in 2020 after withdrawing sensationally in 2019. So, thank you for staying, Bulgaria. We love you, Bulgaria. You're such nice people in Bulgaria, and that whole team, the whole delegation in Bulgaria. A lot of love for Bulgaria as well. A lot of people like Bulgaria. So I wish them the whole best of luck, and hopefully stronger song from Victoria. And hopefully I'll get gripped by the first minute. My number 19. How long have I been running for? 18 minutes. Okay. My number 19 is Austria, Vincent Brendel. I think Alive, you need. I like this song. It's disco, Bruno Mars, Justin Timberlake. It's a nice song. It's a nice pop. I like to listen to it. I kind of understand why people don't like it, mainly because some people might find it a bit basic and a bit dated and lacking a identity and personality towards it. And I get that, but it's a fun song. There's nothing much to say. Vincent Brendel is a good singer. He is coming back for 2021, which I'm very happy about. I like he's good friends with Nathan Trent as well. Oh, Nathan, he's such a nice guy, Nathan. I like Nathan Trent. But yeah, going back to Vincent, I really hope he gets a good song in 2021. My number 18 is San Marino's Sun Hit with Freaky. Okay, this is a bit more of a dated song now, but it's another fun song. It is fun. I mean, I kind of like it. I'm happy to see Sen Hit again after 9 years. 10 years, wow, since 2011 when she'll compete in 2021. It's a bit on the dated side, it's a bit on the cringe side. They think we're cray. But no, it's a fun bop. It is a bit of a dated bop, but it's a fun bop at the same time. I think Sen Hit's a good performer. I think she'll perform the song well. I think it had really good staging promise as well towards the song. I'm happy that she'll come back again in 2021. I think San Marino really didn't have that much choice anyway. It was either that or Valentina Moneta for a fifth time, but, I'm happy to see her again. Hopefully she'll get something a bit more crazy as well, but a bit more, less dated, maybe. Who knows? But I wish them all the best of luck in 2021. My number 17 is the United Kingdom, without being biased. I don't mind the song. I don't. I think James Newman is a good artist. He's written some good songs. My Last Breath, it's a good song. It's a pleasant song. The music video is really good. I love the where they filmed it, location. It's the snow. I like that it showed Wim Hof. I learned who Wim Hof is. I think that was a good idea for a music video. The song, it's nice. It's not a winner by any means. It's not. It was never going to lift the trophy, and I have to admit that. But it's an entry you wouldn't feel embarrassed. James written it. It's made progress for the UK because it doesn't sound generic. It doesn't sound like a UK winner song. The artist has written it themselves, which was nice to see. Sure, it still has flaws. There isn't a moment from the song. There isn't a climax. It is on the relative safe side for the UK. That is the flaws with it. But it's a nice song. I actually do like it. I don't think UK would have come last. I think France would have come last in the grand final. I would say 19th for the UK. Yeah, somewhere along there, I would say. But it's a decent entry. It's not an entry where you would feel embarrassed about. And I really hope James comes back for the UK, because I think he really does deserve it. And hopefully it sends a bit more, doesn't go down the safe route. I really hope. I'll be disappointed if he does send something safe, if he does come back. But I've got my fingers crossed the UK will do better and will listen to the feedback from other people. I don't think it's a bad song. I don't. I understand people's hate, but it had promise. I think that it's so hard because we didn't see the finishing project of that. Who knows, we could have had Wim Hof on stage. That would have been amazing, though. That would have got votes, though. That would have got votes if we had the voice of Wim Hof on stage. That would have been amazing. I hope they would have done it like that. But anyway, okay, how long have I got? Okay, let's continue. 16, Greece. Stephanie is a really good singer. I enjoy her. It's a good bop song. It's a nice Greek entry. It's a good entry. I like it. It's not Greece's finest entries, but it's a fun entry. I like it. It's got some nice Greek elements to it. I think staging wise it could have been epic. Maybe not a winner, but it would have done well in the semi-final, and I do think it would have probably got middling in the grand final. Yeah. My number 15 is Spain. Spain, I like it. I love that note, that high note he does. That's a moment. You got a moment in that. I think it's a really nice Spanish song. Maybe it's again a bit on the safe side, but it's really good. I think it works because it was in the Spanish language. I would like to sing this high on the leaderboard, but I could see a scenario where it comes to that 20 something. In the grand final, unfortunately, because I think there would have been people thinking it's a bit safe, but who knows. And Spain does tend to be underrated at Eurovision, which is a shame. It is a shame, but Blas is coming back. He will do a national selection, select his new song, so I'm really hoping for the best of luck to him. My number 14 is Denmark. Oh, say yes, say yes. I'm saying yes to Denmark. I really like the Danish song, even. It's really nice. It's better than Leonora with sugar-sweet diabetes. It's better. It's much better. I like it. It's a nice, catchy, nice song. Sure, it's not a masterpiece by any means, and sure, it's not a winner, but it would have been a qualifier in my eyes, and I think it's a nice song. I think they could have elevated staging. I'd be happy to listen to it. I think it's a much stronger song from Denmark, actually. In any case, my number 13 is Iceland. Iceland. I like Iceland. It's so quirky, so fun. I wasn't so sure when listening to it first, but then sing it in the national selection and then actually sing all the visuals. It's really good. I think if you listen to the audio version, it doesn't work for me, but when you listen to it live when you see the visuals at the national selection, it works because you see everything's going on. I'm happy Daddy's coming back in 2021. I'm really looking forward to seeing what their song is going to be, whether it be Like to Think About Things or something different. I don't know, but I'm intrigued to see that, but good luck to them. Armenia is my number 12. That was my cat. Sorry. Armenia is my number 12, sorry. Yeah, I like Armenia. I think when I first listened to it, I wasn't so into it. My cat. Yeah, I think it's my cat, sorry. Um, in case, Armenia has grown on me since first listen. It's grown on me because when I first listened to it, I wasn't so into it. It felt like a demo, and then the revamp has worked wonders. I think that music video is so epic. It has a moment, it has that hurt me, you know. What's my cat doing? Anyway, it's a good song. It's a really standout song. It has so much epic, could have done really well in staging. Such fun. Tease would have done the staging. I hope Athena comes back and represents Armenia in the future. But anyway, that's part 2 over. My top 11 will be out very soon, so goodbye people, goodbye.